Morning, everybody. Welcome to your spelling video for week 13. So let's crack on straight away. Our spellings for this week are IED endings. So usually we use the IED endings for the past tense of verbs that end in Y. So I'll show you what I mean. Our first word there is cried. So our verb is cry, to cry, which is C-R-Y. But when we want to put that into the past tense, we get rid of the Y and we add I-E-D. And it becomes cried. So our sentence here is, the baby cried every morning when it woke up. Our next word is fried. So our verb is fry, F-R-Y. And to make the past tense, again, we drop the Y and we add I-E-D. So it becomes fried. And our sentence here is, my mother made us some tasty fried eggs for breakfast. Or you could say, my mother fried us some eggs for breakfast. Our third word is lied. Now this one is a bit different. The verb is to lie, L-I-E. So all we're doing is adding a D to make the past tense here. And our sentence is, Pinocchio's nose grew bigger and bigger every time he lied. So every time he made a lie, or every time he lied, his nose grew bigger and bigger. Our next word is denied. So our verb is to deny, which is D-E-N-Y. And the past tense, again, we drop the Y and we add I-E-D. So denied. We were denied entry to Dalma Mall because we did not have our masks with us. So we were not allowed into Dalma Mall, or we were denied entry to Dalma Mall. Our next one is replied. So our verb is to reply, R-E-P-L-Y. Again, drop the Y, add I-E-D, and we get replied for the past tense. And our sentence is, my sister sent me a text message asking a question, so I replied with the answer. I wrote back to her with the answer. To reply is to respond, or to write back, or to talk back. Worried is our next one. So to worry, W-O-R-R-Y. Again, we'll drop the Y and we'll add I-E-D for the past tense. And our sentence is, sometimes before an exam, I get worried that I will not do as well as I am capable of. Worried, to get worried about something. So yeah, worried that you're not going to do as well as you think you could. Our next one is carried. So again, the verb is carry, to carry, C-A-R-R-Y. Drop the Y and add I-E-D for the past tense. Our sentence is, Ahmed carried his books to school every day this year. And you can see Ahmed is carrying the books there in his hand. He carried his books to school every single day this year. Now, our moral education word for this week is respect. And our sentence is, everybody is different, and it is very important to respect everybody equally. Okay, to treat everybody the same, or to respect everybody. Our mathematics word for this week is chart. We're going to be learning about bar charts and pictograms this week. And our sentence is, in this chart, 9 people prefer soccer and 7 people prefer basketball. So this is a bar chart. So it's a chart made up of bars. These are bars here: soccer, basketball, tennis, hockey, and baseball. And basically, this is students from a class, not our own class, but a different class, were asked what was their favorite sport, and 9 people chose soccer or football, same thing. 7 people chose basketball. 5 people chose tennis. 2 people chose hockey. 6 people chose baseball. Okay, so we can use a chart, bar chart, or a pictogram to show, to display different data. And one of the things we can do is we can show people's favorite sports, the number of people who chose a different sport as their favorite. And our last word for the day, our science word, is flow. And our sentence is water flows from a tap. So we've learned that word already, flow. Water flows in a river and in seas and oceans as well. So flow is our last word. Okay. And we're now going to have a look at our spelling story. Okay, so before you move on to the spelling story, obviously, as usual, you'll do your read, cover, write activity 3 times. Then moving on to our short spelling story. Again, don't forget, guys, we've introduced these 5 W questions last week. So that's who, when, where, what, and why. So we need to think of these when we're writing our short spelling story. Who was in the story? When did the story take place? So was it one morning? Was it during the summer? Was it 500 years ago? When was the story taking place? Where was the story taking place? Was it taking place in Abu Dhabi? Was it taking place in a galaxy far, far away? Where is it taking place? Then 4th W is what happened? And the last one is why. Why did it happen? What caused this thing to happen? Okay, so let's look at our spelling story here for this week. Again, use 5 of the spellings to write a short story and record a video of you reading the story. Our example story: one beautiful sunny morning in Musafa, my mother was making my brother and I breakfast. So there's my when did it happen? It happened one beautiful sunny morning. Where did it happen? In Musafa. Who was in the story? My mother, my brother, and I. So there's 3 W's already in the first sentence. She cooked us some fried eggs with toast. So that's what happened. I did not really like the eggs as I prefer them scrambled. Do you like the eggs? Asked my mother. Yes, I replied. I lied because I was worried I would hurt her feelings. I carried my plate to the sink and I washed it. I really appreciate and respect what my mother does for me every day. So we've got our 5 W's in there, guys, okay? I've actually used 6 there. You can use more than 5 if you want, but try to use at least 5. Okay, I think I've used 6 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Okay, so that's it, guys. Same as every week, basically. Just, again, those 5 W's, who, when, where, what, and why. Make sure you are including all those 5 in your spelling stories. Okay, have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.